Hi everyone, I'm Rebecca Settle, and this is my presentation on leading sustainable change portfolio for the company Waste Connections. So what is Waste Connections? Waste Connections is a waste service company that was founded in 1997. They are located all throughout Canada and the United States, with headquarters in Texas and Ontario, Canada. They started as a small business in Canada and now has grown so much. They currently have over 16,000 employees and they have a revenue of $4.92 billion. So what does Waste Connections do? Waste Connections is a waste service company that provides solid waste collections, transfer, recycling, disposal services, along with recycling and resource recovery. They also provide non-hazardous oil field waste treatment recovery, and they also do intermodal services for the rail trail hauling. They move cargo on the rail trail, and they also haul trash, recycling, stuff like that back and forth to different places like recycling centers, MRFs, pick up residential, commercial trash, things like that. Waste Connections is trying to help the environment, and they are looking into technology to keep growing their business and help their customers, employees, and shareholders. They are trying to connect with the future. They have on their website, we constantly monitor and evaluate new technologies and programs that can enhance our commitment to the environment within our industry. There is enormous effort made toward alternative technologies to reduce landfill disposal, reduce greenhouse gas emissions, and harness biofuels. And Waste Connections is a huge corporate company. Like I said, they're headquartered out of Texas and Ontario, and Waste Connections is made up of a bunch of smaller little recycling plants, trash companies that they're small run businesses, but they're all made up under the corporate Waste Connections. And a lot of the places, they'll make up their own little rules, and then they just follow the big corporate rules of Waste Connections. A problem that Waste Connections is having is they are a little bit newer to the sustainable world. They really just got started with sustainability efforts in 2017, which a lot of companies have been working towards that before. A lot of other waste industry companies, like their competitors, and a lot of other companies are doing more. So I feel like Waste Connections as a company, they really can put more efforts in to their sustainable changes than what they are doing. Here is a picture of their target goals for 2020. So as the years go on, they are getting a little more involved. As a solution, they are trying to implement some more goals in 2020. They introduced 15-year sustainability targets. They set goals such as reducing the greenhouse gas emissions, increasing resource recovery, and also they want to work on safety for their company. They have set over $500 million aside to put towards their goals and work towards their goals, and they're trying to just become more sustainable. And I think that to help them, they can make their buildings up to LEED standards. They can also switch lighting, do simple things such as like switching light bulbs to LED lights. I know that does help. Also, renewable energy. A lot of their locations have the ability for renewable energy, solar panels, windmills, anything like that. They do have the room and they do have the money to put into it. I think that really it's the smaller companies, they can make these efforts, and then it'll give Waste Connections as a whole a better outlook on everything and make them look a little better. When it comes to reporting and sharing their progress, Waste Connections, they can set out sustainability reports, global reports, even financial reports. A lot of shareholders and customers do want to look at that stuff, and I know a lot of companies, they release them quarterly and yearly, and I think that Waste Connections would really benefit from releasing quarterly reports, and then at the end of the year to wrap up the whole entire year. I think that would be really helpful for them. The reports basically include information that the company has like succeeded in their past like few months or over the year, and then they can also put their goals in there, like anything that they have planned for the future, if they've reached their goals, stuff like that. And many companies, they actually release these, and the shareholders do look at them. I also think that along with the reports, any emails or in-person meetings are always really, really good to keep people up to date, keep people in the loop, send out to their employees even, just to keep them updated. So I think that Waste Connections should work a little harder to join the environmental world. They are doing some things, but I think there's definitely more that they can work on. Thank you for your time.